All right, let's roll. So we are about to end Black History Month. I thought it would be a really good idea to round out the month and kind of talk about my favorite Black-owned and Black-created beauty products. I've broken the beauty products down into three categories: hair care, skin care, and makeup. So I'm going to admit I am not like the biggest like makeup person, but I do have a few staple items that I always try to have on hand in my little makeup collection, but I'm not like the full out like glam makeup person yet. I do plan to take a class though, but that's another story for another time. So let's jump right in. So the first hair care line I'm going to talk about is called Girl in Hair Under Hair Care System. So this line is basically designed to take care of your own hair under your protective style. So I want to say I was introduced to these products maybe 2 summers ago in a curl box. And Myleek raved about them on her page. Myleek, the owner of Curl Box, raved about them on her page. I was planning on getting box braids, so I was like, ooh, perfect time to try this out. When I tell you, I fell completely in love. So there are 4 main products that I have in my collection, but there is a 5th product in this same collection that I've never been able to get my hands on because it's always sold out. So we'll talk a little bit about what that product is in a second. But basically, it's a 4-system collection where you have your cleanse, which is your shampoo, of course. You have the Nourish, which is the leave-in conditioner. There is the Refresh, which is like a hydrating hair milk that you can use like in between your washes. And then probably my favorite product in this particular line is the Restore, which is a hair balm that actually has like any like nourishing oil that you know is good for natural hair. If you can think of it, it's probably in this thing. Castor oil, olive oil, sunflower oil, whatever you can think of, you name it, it's probably in this Restore balm. Missing mineral oil, which is always a huge deal. You never want to use things that have mineral oil on your hair or your skin. So love these products. And as you can see, like the applicator is designed to help you get to your scalp, especially if you have like a sew-in or if you have crochet braids where it might be a little bit more difficult to get to. The applicator is really good and really does help to get that product to your scalp, which is what you're really trying to get all of those great ingredients to make sure that your hair stays healthy underneath your protective style. So the 5th product in the line is called Clear, and it is an apple cider vinegar like rinse for your scalp. I've never been able to try it because it's always sold out. So I've heard good things, but I don't personally know like how well it works because I haven't used it myself, of course. So if you have been looking for something to make sure that, because I think, and I'm really hoping that by now we all know a little bit better. Yeah, I hope you're not putting your hair in these protective styles and completely forgetting about the care of your own hair underneath the protective styles. But if you have been searching for something, this is definitely a go. And of course it helps that the young lady, I wish I remembered her name, who created the product. I want to say she has Jamaican heritage, so duh, I was going to try it and support. So love these. So next on my list, hopefully I'm saying this correct, is Ottawa Beauty. So back in maybe like October or maybe September, and it was like the later part of the pandemic, I started noticing that my hair was like super thirsty, like was always dry, was always really brittle. So I had been looking for something that would help to add some moisture back in. And I came across, well, let me stop telling a story. My cousin told me about this line that she had used that she loved that had a deep conditioning treatment that she thought was the bomb. And so I said, ooh, I want to try it. So while I was looking that up, I was like, OMG, they also have a moisturizing curl defining cream that would also be helpful, and a hair oil that would probably be helpful for me in between washes. And we'll talk a little bit about my own nighttime hair care routine that I've had to start using just based on like how dry and brittle my hair had become. So it's Ottawa Beauty. This is the deep conditioning treatment. And it's so rich, so good. Love, 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 love. And this is the curl defining cream. I know you can't really see the packaging that good. I don't have a fancy camera. This is just my little iPhone, so forgive me. But I will link where you can purchase these. I found them in Sephora, but I'm not sure if there is another place that sells them. But love. What I did forget to bring out to show everybody was the hair oil that I also used to go with these when I do my twist outs. Love, love, love that hair oil. I love it because it is moisturizing enough to help add some moisture in between washes, but I never ever feel like my hair is being weighed down or it's lifeless or it's very limp because of it. So I love the hair oil and everything else. Now what I wish I had done was I wish I had done the shampoo and conditioner just to see, like, you know, what that was like. My cousin loves the shampoo because I think it has like tea tree oil, which is perfect if you have like dandruff or dry scalp, or you have like scalp issues. Tea tree oil is one of those ingredients that is really good to take care of that. So love Ottawa Beauty. Last on my particular list, and I don't even know why I still have this, because like I'm picking it up and like there is nothing left in here. Like I've used this, like it's gone. It's gone. I need to give it up. So this is the Brio Geo. And this is like I think it was called like the Scalp Essentials Kit. This is a charcoal and coconut oil micro exfoliating shampoo. So you heard it right. It's kind of like a scrub for your scalp. So it's not harsh. So don't like think of like sugar or salt scrub. It's not going to be harsh on your scalp, but it does, you can tell that you're exfoliating your scalp when you use it. I love the way my scalp feels after using this. It's just really good. I love it. And then the other product, this comes with the same charcoal and coconut oil conditioner. It's okay. It's not like I'm ranting and raving about the conditioner. It's okay. Like it's a conditioner. Now, this particular deep conditioning mask is what I love. So this is kind of up there with the Ottawa as far as if you're noticing that your hair is super dry and you want to add some moisture in. This deep conditioning hair mask for me has done wonders, like when I needed it to. Like I could tell the difference between like before what my hair felt like and after using this. So these are my two favorite products from Briogeo. Now they have a lot of other lines. I think there is one where the main ingredient is banana. There may be another one where the main ingredient is avocado, probably. And it is Clean Beauty by Sephora. So that means it's going to use like a lot of natural ingredients that are good for your hair. So love Briogeo, and created by a Black woman. So can't go wrong there. So love, love, love. Now, what I want to try next that I haven't had an opportunity to try is a newer brand called Brio Beauty. Also created by, I think, a Black woman. I hope I'm not saying that wrong. I have not had an opportunity to try it, but what I've heard about it is the shampoo and conditioner are super light. The shampoo is kind of like a low sud, so it kind of sounds like it gives you co-wash vibes and not necessarily if you're looking for like a squeaky clean scalp vibe, which is not as bad as you think, because sometimes you don't want to always be stripping your hair of the moisture. So sometimes it's okay to do like a quick little co-wash instead of adding something that's going to detox and like just strip everything. So that is next on my list to try. And once I try it, of course, I'll come back and I'll tell you guys if it's a yay or if it's a nay. Trying to do a little bit better. I actually have a video that talks about just how I gave like pretty much every single paycheck I had last year went to Sephora. So I am trying not to do that this year. So I am being very cautious in the things that I purchase and the things that I try. So I'm gonna try it, just like not at this current moment. So I only have one skincare product line on my list. So I kind of need to change that. Either I'm not like doing research on what are the bomb black owned, black created skincare, or I don't know. But the top of the list, the only thing on the list, the bomb diggity, is Urban Skin RX, y'all. So when I was looking for things to bring to like show on this video, I realized I probably use like most of the people's products that they have, like literally. So I basically picked three rather, but it doesn't necessarily mean like that these are my only three favorites or these are the only things that I'm saying try. These are just the things that came top of mind to me right now. And I think they came top of mind to me because of where my skin is. So probably won't be able to notice on this video. I'll do a video about my Acne journey in a couple videos, but basically I'm an educator. And about a month ago, we are back in our building, return to learn, like in-person learning. And so I've been having to wear a face mask from anywhere from 8 hours to 14 hours, depending on the day that I have. So we'll get more in depth about my job one day. I just don't feel like talking about that right now. But the masks, and I've started wearing two, the masks have basically like worn me out, like breakouts everywhere, like just pimples. It's kind of like pimples have a conversation with each other and say, oh, I'm fit to leave, and then another is like, okay, cool, bet, I'll come take your spot. So I have been like stressed out, like trying to get my skin back to what I know it should be and what it was. So that's another thing that I can't wait to get to the dermatologist next week to talk about. So let's get into Urban Skin RX. Enough about me. So the first product is one that I tried early pandemic. Remember when we were just buying stuff because we didn't have nothing else to do? So this was one of my purchases like early pandemic. And it is the Lactic Glow Micro Polish Cleansing Gel. And I basically use this at night because it has lactic acid, hyaluronic acid, and something called tripeptide 38. Don't really know what that is just yet, but I don't mind researching it. But I use it at night because at night is when I use a lot of my different actives. And we'll talk about like skincare routines in another video. And lactic acid and hyaluronic acid are two actives that play really nice with other actives. And so I use this one at night, and I also love like the little micro beads to just exfoliate and just kind of help my skin do its little thing that it needs to do overnight. What else about this? It's not harsh at all. So just because it says exfoliating, you're not going to feel like you're sandpapering your skin every night. So this is really good. I like this one. The next two products that I decided to bring are two masks. As you can see, this one, I've worn it like completely out. This is the Acne and Blemish Control Mask, and it has sulfur in it, which is an ingredient that is meant to clear the skin. And so I usually rotate for where my skin is now, like I've been rotating between the Acne and Blemish mask, and this pumpkin purifying detox mask. Now this thing, oh my God, love this thing. And when I say rotating, guys, I don't mean like I'm using this on a Monday and I use this on a Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, I do give my skin a break. What I mean is this has become like my Friday night wind down, and then this is probably going to follow like that next Tuesday or that Monday or that Wednesday. So it's not like I'm alternating masks like every single night. I do use each once a week. So this is really good as far as like keeping acne at bay. If you're a person that has hormonal acne, meaning you notice like when it's about to be that time of the month, if your skin acts up, then this would be good to use like 2 weeks before your period or that week before your period. Hopefully that's not TMI for you guys, just to kind of keep things under control and at bay. This thing right here, like literally you feel it working when you put it on your skin, because you can actually feel it warming. It can kind of throw you off a little bit, like if you're like, oh, my face is on fire. It has salicylic acid in it, so that means it does work to help with like breakouts and acne. So this is the thing I'll say about this, because sometimes people use masks and they're like, oh my God, I'm breaking out. So you have to ask yourself after you've used a mask, is it a good breakout or is it a bad breakout? Because there can be a difference. So a bad breakout is if you notice like there is a rash or like really tiny bumps or an allergic reaction. That's something that you want to be kind of alarmed at. A kind of good breakout after you've used a mask is if you feel like, dang, a bump has popped up, like meaning whatever this did to your face, like is sucking stuff out, that a bump pops up, that's a not so bad breakout. Hopefully the two things I just said kind of make sense. So I have noticed, especially when my skin was really bad, I think I hit like a low point like maybe 2 weeks ago, and after using this, like I woke up the next morning and I had like one of those bumps that felt like it just needed, like I have to come out. So I was like, okay, maybe that was this working. But I love these two masks. What I did forget to bring that I always use after using this mask is the Acne serum from this line. It has, if my memory serves me correct, glycolic acid, and it has another ingredient in it that's really, really good to help control breakouts. So that is one of my other top products. Now, Urban Skin RX has cleansers, moisturizers, serums. In fact, one of my favorite products, which is the first product I tried from them, is called the Even Glow Serum. And the word glow, like, is an understatement. Like, it will have your skin like looking like you are like Ashanti from, remember Ashanti, how she used to glow in the videos? Like, you will be like Ashanti / J-Lo, like just glowing like crazy. So love, 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 love their products. They're also in Target. I did notice in my Target, which sometimes I'll admit you won't always find the black brands, or you'll see the black brands but you won't see all the products. And I'm sure that's for another reason. My Target started carrying Urban Skin RX, so I know that it is close to probably being in most Targets. You can also find Urban Skin RX in Walgreens, and you can also find them in Ulta, or you could just shop on the Urban Skin RX website like I like to do. I have subscribed to their beauty box, but after I get my box in March, I'll probably stop that subscription. Because after a while, child, I'll get overwhelmed and I'm like, why do I have 1,000 of the same product? So I'm going to stop it after March. I just kind of want to see if they're going to put any of their new products in the March box. And then on my want to try list in this category is Black Girl Sunscreen. So I've heard really, really good thing about Black Girl Sunscreen, and it was basically designed for us because, as we know, A lot of us shy away from using sunscreen for two reasons. First reason is we just don't really know that we need it, and we feel like, oh, our melanin is basically undefeated and we don't need sunscreen. And then the other reason is a lot of the sunscreen leaves a white cast or like a white film on our face. And Black Girl sunscreen is supposed to go on like really smooth, really clear. And your skin is supposed to like soak it up. So that is next on my list to try. I do use a sunscreen every day, but for right now I use Unseen sunscreen, but that doesn't have a place in this video because it's not Black owned, but we'll talk about that another time. And then the last category is makeup. And so I really should have more from this brand, but I don't, and it's kind of embarrassing. But my first brand is the Lip Bar. And this is the red, and the shade is called Hot Mama, because I guess I'm a hot mama. But love this, love this, love this red. To me, and you can fight me in the comments, you can fight me wherever, I really feel like this rivals MAC's Liquid, Retro Glam, whatever their matte liquid lipstick is. I feel like this rivals that, like as far as the color, the pop that you get, and how long it lasts. Like I could literally, and this is in a world before masks, like I'm not talking about now because I refuse to put lipstick on with 10 masks. This will literally last you the workday with no reapplication. So I love this brand. I did also get a mascara because I'm a big mascara person from them, but I wasn't in love with it, and so I didn't bring it with me to show you guys. But they have concealer, they have everything that you can think of. It's a whole line, but I really love like their lippies, and I think this is like a really, really good red, like if you're into red lipstick. The other really good red that's very popular is called Boss Lady, but I don't have that one in my collection. I've just seen it on other people, and it's super pretty. And then my favorite, so Pat Mcgrath. Oh my God. Pat Mcgrath, like, I don't even know where to start. So I chose like 3 lip glosses from my growing Pat Mcgrath lip gloss collection. And basically I went crazy on these over Christmas break. One of my girlfriends texted me one day and said, girl, don't walk, run to the website. They are $12. And so I basically racked up. I think usually they're $24, and you could tell like when you get it, like why it's expensive. Like the packaging is like, you're basically like a celebrity superstar, like when you package the stuff. And the quality of everything is so bomb. So these lip glosses, oh my goodness, like, and this is no diss to like MAC lip gloss, but who has ever had a time where you've been out with your MAC lip gloss and you're like walking around and you're feeling like, oh my God, I'm the cutest girl in the world, and somebody for some reason is looking at you crazy. And maybe they're too ashamed to tell you, but when you finally make it to a mirror, you see like this white line, like gunk, like not so cute thing on your lip. Yeah, so I don't fool with MAC lip gloss anymore, but this right here, the bomb. So these 2 colors that I have right here, one is called Flesh Fantasy and one is called Wicked Whisper. And they're very, very similar in color. They're both like nude. One is more, of course, like a pinky nude. And then this other color that I brought to show you is called Twilo. And the thing I love about this is you do get like the same color vibrance that you see in the tube. This is how it goes on your lip, but it's not scary. So you're not going to look like Bozo the Clown with orange lipstick. It's just a really, really, really pretty color. So it goes on nice, smooth, moisturizing. Like, I can't say enough about these lip glosses. So this is like at the top of my list as far as lip gloss is concerned. Other products that I have by Pat McGrath is the concealer. Love, 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 love the concealer. Goes on very thick, very creamy. So if you're having one of those days where you need like a lot of under eye coverage, the concealer that I have, wish I brought it with me, is like the way to go. So love. And then of course you have Fenty. So I only have like Fenty lippies. Like I have her liquid matte lipstick. And one time I tried a really amazing blush, but I figured she would be good to mention here. I know ultimately LVMH is over her brand, but it's Riri. So of course I had to give her props and mention her here. So that is basically it for my list. I wanted to come share with you guys what some of my favorite Black owned, Black created beauty brands are. If you share yours with me in the comments, I would love to hear like what are some of your Black owned brands that you love and you swear by are. And just because Black History Month ended, guys, it's year long, lifelong, okay? So we're gonna support all year long, all lifelong. So thank you. I know I've talked you guys to death, but thank you for sticking around with me, and I'll see you next time.